Welcome again to Cottage Talk. I am Russ Goldman. This is my match reaction show, and I'm entitling it this: Proud of Fulham in defeat to Liverpool. Fulham go down 4-3, have the lead late in the match, give up two late goals, and go down 4-3. But I'm just going to share my reaction. I'm also going to do my 5 takeaways, which I'll be doing tomorrow. But I just wanted to come on and just share my thoughts on Fulham. I'm just going to start here. I'm just very proud of this Fulham football team. Very proud of this club. Extremely proud. The way that they played. They battled back twice. They were down a goal, came back. They actually went ahead. And honestly, I think they deserved to get something from the match. They didn't. Full credit to Liverpool for scoring 4 quality goals. Let's just call it what it is. I'll get to my thoughts on the final goal in just a second. Fulham did not get the rub of the green this time. They did not. They got it against Wolves. They certainly didn't get it this time. But that should not take away from what I think was a very good performance from Fulham Football Club. It's going to be hard for me to give one person a man of the match because I think this was a team effort. Absolute team effort in defeat. And I just want to start by talking about this. So when you look at the fallout from this loss and you watch the ending of this match and look at how Liverpool and the supporters at Anfield celebrated, you would have thought they had beaten not Fulham, but they had beaten Barcelona. That's how well Fulham played. Now, you could say it's all about the comeback. No, it's how Fulham played. They were a very good opponent to Liverpool. And I'm just going to bring this up because I have a good friend that is part of Redmen TV, and I listened to their preview of this game. And I got to tell you, they were taking Fulham extremely lightly. Extremely lightly. They kept saying, they were talking about Adama Traore. And for 5 minutes, and I'm like, Adama Traore is not going to play in this match. They thought this was going to be an easy game for them. They absolutely did. They took Fulham lightly. They just thought they would park the bus and basically do nothing. And that's not what we saw in this match. So I want to just say to the guys at Redmen TV, I understand where you're coming from. I understand where I'm coming from. I watch Fulham each and every week. I know what their approach is going to be at Anfield. It wasn't going to be what you thought it was going to be. So I hope when you do your show that you give Fulham a little bit of credit. You got all 3 points. Congratulations. 4 wonderful goals. But Fulham were no patsies to Liverpool today. In fact, like I said, I think they deserved to get something from it. They didn't, and that's too bad. And listen, I predicted a Fulham victory. I went on a limb. Probably the only person in the world that predicted a Fulham victory. I had them winning this match 2-1. At 3-2, I'm thinking I have a shot at this. I actually had a shot at being right. But in the end, Liverpool, their class, their talent rose to the occasion and got 2 goals late. And like I said, congratulations to them. But this should not take away from a very good Fulham performance. And we can take this moving forward. I was listening to the broadcast and they were saying, what will this take out of Fulham, this loss? And I'm saying, they're going to actually take a lot out of it in a positive way. Yes, they lost the match, but they know that they can play at Anfield against Liverpool and give them all kinds of trouble. And they can maybe next time get a victory. And as someone tweeted to me, and I just want to mention this, if the Cons are watching or listening to this show and you saw this performance today, back your manager in the transfer window in January because they need more quality. If you want to beat teams like this, you need more quality. Marco Silva deserves more quality. This was a gritty performance, but they need more quality. Give Marco Silva what he needs. Gives the players what they need, more quality to go along with that grit because they have the grit, but they need more talent. So that's what I come out of this. And I just want to mention my prediction for the match. I got it wrong, but you know what? That doesn't take away from me and being proud of Fulham Football Club. I just want to say that. And if you're watching live, and I am broadcasting live, please feel free to comment on this, and I'll see what everyone's saying. I'll just share some comments. Let's see. I'll just look it around, see what we got for comments. This is from Neil Stewart. I was at the game at Anfield, was quite an experience. Proud of how we played. I totally agree with that. Let's see what Chris Davidson, my friend, has to say. Follow on Bobby for the winning goal. Obviously overlooked because it was in front of the cop. And Chris, I'm going to be getting to that at the end of this episode. I'm saving that for the end. I'm glad that you mentioned that. This is from Mark S. Proud of the boys. Would like to see Liverpool against a full-strength Fulham at Craven Cottage. Well, we're going to see that later on in the year. So this doesn't change anything for me. My outlook for Fulham, I know what they need. I know that this is not going to affect where they go in the league this year. It's not. This match, if they got something from it, would have been a bonus. But eventually you want to win these types of matches instead of having a good performance. And they had a very good performance. So congratulations to Marco Silva, his coaching staff, and all the players. You did us proud today. I just want to say that. So let's get to it. I'm only going to go for about 15 to 20 minutes. Let's talk about the first Liverpool goal. And just you got to give a lot of credit to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Fantastic goal. There's nothing that Bernd Leno could have done. Actually, I think it might go down as an own goal because it hit the back of his head, but it's a goal from Trent Alexander-Arnold. There's not much you can do. And Fulham go down a goal. However, this just shows you the direction Fulham are going. They come right back, and Fulham get the equalizer from Harry Wilson. And again, this is about the grit, the determination, the coming together as a club, as a team. Come right back, it's 1-1. And you're thinking, okay, game on. This is not going to be an easy game for Liverpool because I'm sure the supporters at Anfield were thinking, well, we're just going to continue to score. And it was not easy for them. They created a lot of opportunities, but Fulham, I thought, defended pretty well in this match. But they have so much talent. I'm talking about Liverpool, and they could really cause any team trouble. So at this point, we are at 1-1, and you're thinking, okay, maybe Fulham can get something from the match. Then you get another world-class goal, this from McAllister, to make it 2-1. And at that point, you're probably thinking, not our day. Now Liverpool are going to roll, right? That's what everyone was probably thinking at that point. The Fulham players said, not so much, because then you get the equalizer from Kenny Tete at the end of the first half. And I know this went to VAR. Thankfully, it did, because it was a situation where there was not an offside. So I don't know what they were looking at, but this was a good goal. And Fulham go into the half at 2-2, and they should be feeling really good about themselves. At 2-2, I actually tweeted out at this point, I was thinking to myself, anything that happens, even if they lose 5-2, even if that was the final score, I would have been proud by the first half performance. Well, the performance of Fulham Football Club continued into the second half. And let's talk about Bobby Decordova-Reid. Bobby Decordova-Reid, late in this match, puts Fulham ahead 3-2. Think about it. Fulham are at Anfield. No one's picking this. I'm the only one that picked it. Fulham are ahead 3-2. And I'm thinking it's probably not going to end 3-2. That Liverpool are going to come back, and that exactly what happened. But at the moment, I'm thinking, what a great story it is that this team that no one thought would even have a shot at Anfield is now ahead 3-2 late in the match. And that's full credit to Bobby Decordova-Reid, all the players. Great header from Bobby Decordova-Reid. Fulham are up 3-2. And I don't want to hear about the goalkeeper from Liverpool that Allison was injured. Fulham have had plenty of injuries. Don't go there with me. Fulham deserved to be up 3-2. They absolutely did. They were in the ascendancy for just that period of time. And again, we could argue back and forth because obviously Liverpool had many chances to score. But I always felt that Fulham would have another opportunity. That's what I meant in the ascendancy, that they would get that extra opportunity. They did, and they were clinical, and now they're up 3-2. So there's so much time left. I'm thinking to myself that it's not going to end this way. I'm just looking at the clock, and I'm saying to myself, I just want to see Fulham. I have a feeling that Liverpool are going to score a goal. Can they end this match and just get something out of it? That's what I was actually saying to myself, because I had a feeling that Liverpool would score. I was hoping that they would not score too. Unfortunately, they did. So let's talk about the equalizer again from just a great goal set up wonderfully for them. And now we are at 3-3. And I'm thinking, like I said, I just want the match to end and Fulham to get something out of it because they fully deserve to get something from it. But unfortunately, it was not to be. So coming up next to end my match reaction show, I'm going to talk about the match winner for Liverpool and share my thoughts on man of the match. If you're watching live, feel free to share your thoughts on man of the match. Okay, to end this quick episode of Cottage Talk, let's talk about the match winner for Liverpool. And this is a very good goal again from Trent Alexander-Arnold. However, in the build-up to this, and I've actually watched the replay of this, I slowed it down, and Bobby Decordova-Reid is fouled here. Now, when I went to watch the highlights of this on NBC Sports, Tim Howard, former Everton player, said this. He said, at first I thought it might be a foul, but then when I looked at it, it looked like tired legs, two players coming together, not a foul. Goal should count. I've watched it back several times. I disagree with Tim Howard. I totally disagree with him. That should have been a foul. Fulham did not get the rub of the green here. They got the rub of the green against Wolves, so I guess it all evens itself out in the end. But don't tell me that wasn't a foul. That was a foul on Bobby Decordova-Reid. But they didn't get the call this time. They got the calls against Wolves. So maybe it just, again, wasn't their day. But yes, I truly believe that was a foul. That absolutely was a foul on Bobby Decordova-Reid that gave Liverpool the victory. But in the end, they get the victory. They're celebrating it like they beat Barcelona. Congratulations to Liverpool. You deserve whatever happens to you this season. You have a good team. But for me, I thought Fulham deserved something from it. It just wasn't to be. Okay, let's see. So I'm just going to share some comments before I talk a little bit about man of the match. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I got from Gary Cooper. Iwobi is going to be some player for us. I totally agree. This is from Neil Stewart. I thought we might get run out of Stanley Park in the first 15 minutes. Let's see. Chris Davis, the Tete goal came from a great assist by Jimenez. Very good point there, Chris. Lovely setup from TC. Again, good comments. Thank you for sharing that, Chris. I'm going to go into more details on this when I do my 5 takeaways tomorrow. So I just wanted to do a quick show. So this is an interesting one. Ross Nuttall, man of the match, Jedi. See, this is also from Ross. BDR is so underrated. Great goal today. Should he be starting? There's an argument to be made, but I understand why he isn't. I think you have better players out there, but thanks for sharing that, Ross. In my opinion, man of the match should go for the team effort. But if I'm going to give it to someone, I can't believe I'm going to do this. I am going to agree with Jedi. I thought Jedi was great in this match. He did a great job against Mo Salah. And I said in my preview show that one of my 5 keys to victory was him against Salah. And he stepped up and he did a great job. Congratulations, Jedi. I love it when you prove me wrong. You did a great job today. I have another comment that says Jedi all the way. So I think if you're going to go for man of the match, I would have to go with Jedi. I think you could also make an argument for Kenny Tete as well. I think the fullbacks were very good in this match. So some very good shouts, but I want to give it to the team. That's how I'm going to end the show because I'm very proud of this team. Man of the match to me goes to basically the team. That's just the way I look at it. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up this show of Cottage Talk. I will have my 5 takeaways from this match. Again, this was an impromptu show, so thank you to everyone that watched live. That's going to do it for this episode. My name's Russ Coleman. Thank you as always for watching and listening to Cottage Talk, part of the TalkSport Fan Network.